Sink or Bill McCullough. Believe me, FDLE can close them down. Their sovereign territory is surrounded by our sovereign territory. Who has the courage to get that money and close them down? Alex Sink or Bill McCullough? That's what I'd like to say.
Can A.G. McCullough do anything with it now? I mean,
well, that's an argument. He is the governor's lawyer in essence, and what his authority is unclear. He has asked the National Indian Gaming Association, the National Indian Gaming Commission, to close them down. They have taken no steps. They are clearly operating illegally. The answer is not complicated. Surround every one of their casinos with Florida State patrolmen, and no cars go in or out until the Indians are ready to negotiate. That is our sovereign territory. They are running games that are illegal in the state of Florida. All it takes is a governor with guts and will. Will that be Bill McCullough or will it be Alex Sink? It remains to be seen.
How did this get to this point, though? I mean, I don't understand how...
Well, here's how because Charlie Crist negotiated. Let's take from the beginning. George Lemieux negotiated on behalf of the state of Florida. During the time of that negotiation, the Seminole Indians gave $1 million to the Florida State Party, who gave at least $350,000 of it to George Lemieux. So the Seminole Indians bought the negotiator, and that's a fact. And by the way, I welcome a lawsuit if that's not a fact. Secondarily, Charlie Crist and George Lemieux signed a compact with the Indians that not only required the Indians to pay the lowest percentage of income for slot machines of any of the 18 states that conduct Indian gaming, but also gave the Indians blackjack, a game not legal in Florida for anyone else. The Indians immediately opened their slot machines and they opened their blackjack parlors. The Florida State Supreme Court voided that compact, and at that time the Indians refused to close and remained open until that time. The Florida Supreme Court voided that compact for two reasons. It had not been approved by Marco Rubio and the legislature, and it had not been approved and it included a game, blackjack, which is illegal in Florida. It was Charlie Crist and the little Frenchman had no authority to give the Indians. Now, the legislature has refused to consider amendments to that compact, which would allow the Indians these illegal games, and the Indians continue to run them illegally. It is time for someone to take authority in the state of Florida, as millions of dollars are being stolen from the state of Florida. Let me say it again. The Seminoles are not permitted to run those games without a compact with the state of Florida. They're illegal, and at this time they pay the state of Florida nothing.
I want to touch on the health care issue. As we know, this Obama socialist health care is inevitably going to pass.
Yes.
What do you think the Republicans in power can do? What angle should they take as far as combating this or preventing it from passing, blocking, what have you?
Well, I don't think they can prevent it from blocking, but here's what I do think. The tax implications of the health care kick in immediately. The benefits, even under their own system, will not be felt for at least a year and a half. So voter rage in 2010 over health care will not be less than it is today. It'll be more, because if the government can't administer cash for clunkers, they certainly cannot smoothly administer a complete revolution in health care. So I would predict to you we need to run on one simple message: repeal. We will repeal this. Bad law, bad program, socialism not working. Let the Democrats defend a program that is taking money out of people's pockets for which they feel no benefit yet. It's a loser. It's politically a loser. And that's why I think the president made a mistake by saying, I'll take a bad plan over no plan. But the shadow of Bill Clinton, I think, required them to take a plan over no plan.
Charlie Crist just came out 2 days ago and said he was proud of the Obama stimulus package. In other words, to me, that's another word of saying endorsing the plan again. When he said he didn't endorse it, but now he said he's proud of it.
Well, at the time, I defended his taking the money because, frankly, we needed the money. I think it's disingenuous to claim that you didn't support the stimulus package when you publicly embraced the president. Charlie Crist could have done what many other governors did: take the money, but don't show up and hug the president.
Right.
I mean, it is Charlie Crist's job to balance the budget, and I think it would be fiscally irresponsible after the plan passed federally not to take the money. that doesn't mean you had to go embrace the policies. That indelible picture of Charlie Crist embracing the president, when you say to me, Charlie's attacking Marco is not conservative enough, what's the answer? The answer is that picture. Who's the conservative here, Charlie? You or Marco? Here's you. Where's your picture of Marco Rubio embracing Barack Obama? Doesn't exist. So that's why I don't think it'll work. This race is about Charlie Crist, and that was a major mistake. But I must assume that at the time Governor Crist endorsed the stimulus plan and flew to publicly embrace Obama, he thought he was running for governor again.
Right.
And it would not have been problematic in a race for governor. In a race for the Senate, which becomes an ideological contest, it is deeply problematic.
And lastly, I want to touch on the immigration issue. They just tried to shove another bill down our throats, an amendment, the other day. And obviously, the immigration issue will be in the forefront very soon. Now that healthcare has passed, will pass. What do you think? Governor Crist has openly come out and supported the McCain-Kennedy bill. We know where he stands. Marco Rubio says he is against any form of anti-amnesty and bill that supports giving amnesty to, or any kind of blanket amnesty to illegal aliens. What do you think how Charlie Crist is going to support this? I mean, is he going to continue backing illegal immigration?
Well, first of all, this is an issue that I think we have to be, as a party, very sensitive about, with the fact that the African American vote in America continues to be largely monolithically democratic, and that the Hispanic American vote is the fastest growing segment of the vote. We are going to need to recognize our ability to win some of those votes to remain a viable political party, and therefore close our borders, being a Pat Buchanan type isolationist is not going to work. We need to have a program to bring people into the country. It doesn't mean we need to be for blanket amnesty, but there does have to be a path for citizenship, and we cannot appear to be unfriendly to people who want to come here for a better life, because your family came here for a better life. My family came
legally,
and mine did too. But that is the promise of America, to now close our borders and say, no, you can't ever become an American citizen. That's a different question. We're all against illegal immigration. We need to look at legal immigration and a path to citizenship, because this is still the greatest country in the world, and people want to come here. People are coming here. Believe me, nobody is headed to Russia. No one is headed to Eastern Europe. All of those countries are losing population for a reason.
Let me see your green card. Roger, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
I'm just another Hungarian-American.
You're Hungarian?
Hungarian.
Thanks for coming. Appreciate it.